Hey guys, I screwed up on my the second week of Black Rock Mountain, so I'm not gonna be posting that. But third week should get enough gold by then. So it's just gonna be some more Hunter ranked, I guess. Yeah. I played yesterday while watching a little bit of the Magic Pro Tour, so Uh, yeah, when I mean a little bit, I mean like 6 hours-ish. I watched half of day one, and I got to rank 6. So, should be more interesting than my videos from before, which I was in like rank 15 or something like that. I'm not, yeah, I'll briefly explain for those of you who doesn't know. I'm playing Face Hunter. Deck's fairly simple. You go to the face until they die. Um, in the Hunter Mirror, the best card becomes Explosive Trap as it kills every single card in their deck. Unless they're playing something really weird. Or, I guess, Animal Companion with the 4 toughness people. Other than that, it's a fairly simple deck to play. You just hope you curve out really well, and then you just smack the face. Yeah, there we go. That was a good draw. Yay. Oof. That is harsh. Most of the time I'm just gonna play minions and go for the face. The only cards that usually deal with my opponent's minions will usually be my explosive trap. I didn't expect him to actually trade his leper gnome into the mad scientist. Um, Usually because that's not really optimizing damage. Maybe he thought it was just gonna be more threatening to keep a 2/2 that was silenced on the board. Like that play as well, I don't really understand why you would want to run the leper gnome into a leper gnome. I guess to protect your 4/2, that would make sense, I guess. I still don't like that play. I usually just go to the face. Because that 4 damage can maybe shoot him in the, shoot him in the foot later in the game. I guess it's also to optimize, to like make sure he doesn't take too much damage from my minions as well. Because I did go first. It is fairly relevant. Oof. Most of the time I really don't like playing Arcane Golem this early. What I mean by early, I mean before turn 6. Um, because it ends up, you usually end up in a bad position right after you play your Arcane Golems. Um, yeah, and you never want to be in those kinds of situations. The Iron Beak Owl in this mirror is always going to be, not always, but mostly going to be towards either a leper gnome or a mad scientist, because those two are basically usually the only relevant cards in the deck that you want to be stopping. Some builds use Sledge Belcher once in a while, but you know, you would never know. Okay, that was a very good draw, actually. So the two plays I can do is either Arcane Golem, hit face, hero power. Oh, I can't even hero power. I could just play the. I could just quick shot the 3-1, I guess. And then I'll go to. The 2-1 which go to his face, which brings him to 9, and I can move to 7. I can bank on drawing something. 8, 6. Alright. So I'm gonna go with this play as he is gonna attack into it. Goes to his face, we'll go ahead and 6, and then I'll have lethal next turn. He probably has some kind of way to deal 7 damage, or I guess 5 damage with 3 cards. Oh, maybe not. Okay, that worked out. Alright, so if that one card was a kill command, I would have died. But luckily it wasn't, so we get a win. A lot of the times, you really, if you, like, you know, like, in those kinds of situations, you really just gotta be lucky, right? If you're not lucky, you're not gonna win. And a lot of times when you're playing Face Hunter, your top deck is what you know, brings you to victory, basically saying. I might build some, like, I might make some how to play Hearthstone videos, just because, you know, like, that might be able to get me some views. And, relatively speaking, Hearthstone is not a difficult game to play. It is very, let's say, straightforward in a way. As, obviously, just the random number generators in the, like in this game, like Mad Bomber and, I don't know, like Boom Bots from the Dr. Boom. Like all those little things, add up quite a bit. And you end up with a situation where you really can't stop some of those things. Alright, and like you run the one of Leroy Jenkins, and if you started with your hand, obviously you're in a bad position already. But like little things like this just all add up in the end, which makes this game relatively easy. I personally think the more random the game is, the easier the game becomes, because more people can win with less effort, if that makes sense. And vice versa, the less random number, like less random it is, the harder the game becomes as well. Such as chess is a really hard game. I don't know, like all those games where you know exactly what your opponent has and what they can do is just a lot harder than a game where it's completely random. I'm already in a losing situation. If you're ever in this kind of situation, you're basically already died. and you really cannot do anything about it. You just gotta be lucky your opponent has as much of a bad hand as you do, but already if you see it's, they already have a better board than us, so not gonna happen anytime soon. Here I'm gonna just do a really bad play, and I'm going to ram into the dude, trying to optimize more damage. It's not a good play, obviously, because we're just speeding up the other hunter's clock, basically. Never a good idea to do, but, you know, sometimes you just really can't win otherwise. Thinking that's an explosive trap, just gotta go in because there's really nothing else we can do. It's not. What is it? What could that be? What could he have in his hand? Like, a kill command will kill us. Might be a misdirection. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play out Leroy Jenkins, and then see if it's a misdirection or not. Oh no, it's a freezing trap, and we are dead. Oh yeah, completely forgot about freezing trap. I feel really stupid. He was playing the more control variant of the face hunter thing. Or I guess it's just control hunter, is that called? One thing I think I might start doing, other than just randomly streaming not streaming, making videos for Hearthstone, is, I guess I can stream Twitch once in a while as well, but I really don't like that much, just because, like, you know, because it's Hearthstone, there's a lot of Hearthstone streamers, and, like, yeah, like, a lot of Hearthstone streamers, and it's really hard to get views there. Okay, it's not too bad. I'm just gonna hero power. What was I saying? I got completely lost in the train of thought. I have no idea what I was saying anymore. Something about making new videos? Oh, yeah, I wanted to say was, I might make random, Magic the Gathering videos. Maybe Yu-Gi-Oh! Maybe, I don't know, Weiss of Arts? If anyone... I don't think Weiss. I don't know enough. What could I make? I could make, like... Yeah, like, my main games are Yu-Gi-Oh! And Magic. Could do Vanguard. Not too... Like, you know, I'll get my friends to help me with the Vanguard stuff. Weiss of Arts, same thing. I'll get people I know to help me. Yeah, just anything card game related I'll try, basically. Just a little bit about myself, I guess. I play a lot of card games. Like, a lot. Yeah, most of my time is just into all these different kinds of games. I started with Yu-Gi-Oh! Still play, and it's just I don't play that much right now in this format, just because in Yu-Gi-Oh! The format is very like it's the top two decks that always wins no matter what, basically. It's always the Necros deck right now and the Burning Abyss decks. Sometimes one of those like random hero decks or whatever might top, but usually it's just Necros and EA. Don't like either of the decks, so I don't really want to play right now. So right now I'm into Magic. For Magic I play Modern, I play Standard, and I play a lot of Sealed. Because I think Sealed is I think it's just a little bit more rewarding on how good you actually are, and it makes me feel good whenever I win in Sealed. But mostly I play I guess Modern and Sealed. Went to PPTQ for Magic the Gathering this Saturday. I got 8th place. I don't know, I guess 8th to 5th place. I don't really know what place I actually got. I could check right now, I guess. I guess I could check right now. Oh, yeah, I need to enter my DCI number, don't I? Whatever. Oh, what was it? 1103? 3757 7. Alright, going back to my game as well. Playing against Warlock. Usually against Warlock I want to just spew out my hand as fast as possible. So I guess I'll try keeping up with Trout this time. Huh. Okay, no, I can't check right now. I don't remember my password off the top of my head. So I'll check some other time. I guess I'm streaming Hearthstone right now, so just focus on that. Usually I don't really like playing Iron Beak that's not on a taunt against most decks, not including Hunter, obviously. But here's don't think there was not many two other plays. I could have hero powered, obviously. I guess it paid off quite somewhat. You know, it doesn't get the 4/4. As a general rule as well, when you're playing Face Hunter, you want to bring out your minions before your burn spells. Like 80 to 90% of the time. Because one, they have to deal with your dudes, and two, like kill command, hopefully you'll draw another dude by the by the time you want to play your kill commands. It's glowing gold, so it's tempting me. It's like I'm actually really tempted to use it right now, but obviously the most optimized play is to hero power, play the weapon, and attack in with the owl. It basically did the exact same amount of damage that if I used my kill command I would be able to do. Could I guess time rewindered it to save my owl for another taunt later. It's also like one other line I could have went by, but I don't like it. I'd rather just, go, 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 go kind of thing. Alright, so here I was thinking if I should play Leroy Jenkins or not, but I think I would like to keep it, just like low tab stuff, right? I guess I still could have played it and then used my weapon and whatever to try and deal with it, but no, didn't feel like it, so I didn't do it. A lot of like whenever you're playing with Face Hunter, you usually just want to go with your gut feeling most of the time. Um, but you basically always just think, can I kill him? And if that answer is yes, you kill him. Otherwise, you just you want to try and do the most amount of damage, while always thinking that, how do I, like, if he plays the taunt, can I get over it? So usually taunts usually come out turn 5 or later, turn 4, or if early if people's playing Sanjin Shieldmaster. But the most popular one is Sledge Belcher, so that's 7 toughness that you have to get through. Usually syncs up 8 or more. So you really wanna optimize or like keep your burn spells, which is just non-creature damagers, until the very end if possible. And obviously, if you have the mana up, you just use it. Like you don't even like think about not using it. Hmm. The main card you really have to be careful about when you're playing against Druid is oh my god, what is it? Swipe. That's what it's called. It's going to kill all of your minions. Like no exceptions. Oh, Arcane Golem, I guess, but at that, if you're playing that, they're probably gonna aim that swipe at the Arcane Golem, so, you know, you really have no choice, you just have to kill them before they kill you, basically. Okay, that was a good, Animal Companion. Mesha is okay there as well, but it still is very vulnerable to things like innervate, innervate into random things, or even just your opponent playing just a innervate swipe on it. I think the scariest card in Druid is innervate, because it gets out the cards that will kill you, like will kill you. It's turn 4 next, so I'm not going to play my 1-drops. I mean the 1 toughness. Is it minions? Yeah, minions. Because scared of swipe, basically. Like the alternative play I could have done was play like a Clockwork Gnome and then hero powered. So then it doesn't 2-for-1 me, basically. Alright, Emperor Thoroson's actually fine. I'm just gonna lead off with just misdirection, and then I'm gonna hero power. Like obviously the reason why I didn't attack with a bow, one, I don't have a weapon in my hand. If I had a weapon in my hand, my play may have been different. If I have a weapon, I usually just go get in there, because if my opponent's not attacking into me, I just wasted 3 points of damage. Alright, so that was like the ideal thing that could have happened. He was basically scared of freezing trap and explosive trap. Oof, that is fairly bad for us. A 6-5 is not very easy to get over. Yes, Leroy Jenkins gets over it. Yeah, Leroy Jenkins does get over it. Emperor Thorathon's one of those cards where, it's fairly early in the Blackrock Mountain, like ladder-ish thing, where we really don't know which Blackrock cards, like what kind of meta decks are going to happen. Well, like there's gonna be new dragon cards, that are fairly cool. Not sure if they're actually good or not. And Emperor Thoroson is definitely one of those cards that will slot in. Like it may just be like a new Doctor Boom or a new Lotad, as almost every deck can use it. Or at least any deck that plays anything from 4 to 5 drops can play it. Makes your hand just amazing. Makes combo Druid just, be able to do 30 damage from the combo instead of the 14 or something if they had no board. Okay, that's okay. Still I'm scared of swipe. So I'm not going to just launch my Leopard Gnome out there. Usually just either way you want to be mana efficient, so yeah, I'm just sending them out there because I have lethal next turn if he doesn't hero power. Okay, looks like he doesn't have swipe. Oh, that is one really good thing. Makes me scared. What does he actually have? Not really too sure. It's an owl, not too strong. This thing switch 6/8, so I'm just gonna play that. I'm just gonna silence one of these boom bots as I'm just gonna play some cards so then I can try and get through the 8 points of damage next turn. It would have also been fine if I just kept the owl in the hand just in case he plays a taunt. Then I would probably just lose here. And no, he doesn't. So he has combo, and I died. I guess the better play would have been if I played my Leopard Gnome instead of my Clockwork Gnome. I guess I had enough damage to kill him, so that was my misplay there. My original thought process was that I was more afraid of him playing the taunt that turn. So and I didn't have the owl when I had the 2 1-drops in my hand, I think. So I wanted to try and get spare part that could have dealt with the taunt. But I guess this raw damage would have been just simply better. Alright, so Mage is our worst matchup with Face Hunter, mostly because the hero power effectively and very efficiently deals with all of our one-drop creatures. From like right now, you can just coin hero power and get rid of my leper gnome, not leper gnome, clockwork gnome. Yeah, clockwork gnome. Here we just have to hope. If my opponent has if the mage deck has the better, has a fairly okay hand, we just die instantly. Otherwise, we have a fairly good chance. So here I'm going to do because we got the time rewinder from the Clockwork Gnome, and because our Wolf Rider dies to his hero power, we're gonna play the Wolf Rider, hit him in the face, time rewind. Ooh. Here I'm actually just going to play my... Oh, no. No. I'm not. I just remember that I misdirection. It's always better if he just attacks into me and misdirects into his base. If I have a 2-1, you know, it might not go that way. Alright, so he's playing Kazan Mystic, which is one of the best cards against me right now. I know that's a misdirection, so I'm just going to run in there with a Wolf Rider. Hopefully I can kill one of his minions. Alright, it did the worst possible outcome of hitting me in the face. I think just because of that Kazan Mystic, we're basically dead. Yep, I think we're basically dead. Because that effectively saved him 7 points of life. Obviously, if he didn't attack, it would have been only 3 points, but he has to attack someday, right? Okay, Mesha is actually not too good here. Yeah, I'm just going to guess kill command his face. Yeah, I was just being mana efficient there. I could have hero powered, but that's really not too much damage. I have a beast on the board already, so guess I just get that 5 damage in there, right? Uh, as I said earlier, Mage is one of our worst matchups, and we will just die to it. Basically, the reason why Hunter is an okay deck to use in ladder is because of how, I guess, like, I want to say versatile the deck is. No, not versatile. Just how fast the deck is. I think the best way to say it. Um, just because you can play so many games in a quick succession that, yeah, we're dead. Like, you can play so many games, and the more games you play, at least until rank 5, um, will get you to rank 5. You know, if you play enough games, it will get you there. Uh, okay, I have really nothing else to talk about. I should sort my magic cards so I know where all my cards are. Um, have some random Chinese and Japanese cards apparently, and Spanish cards as well. I'm not sure what language that is. Alright, one thing though is I usually like keeping one mad scientist in hands. Because they are strong and they are broken. Nope. It's not good if you don't draw any one drops though. Okay, it's not too bad. Most of the time, whenever it comes to like a face race against any deck, we usually come up top and we'll end up winning the race in the end. I'm not sure why he did that. Because now all of his minions will die into his explosive trap. The play I thought he would be doing was to send his 3/2 into my 2/2, and then using his 2/2 to hit 2/4 to hit my face, so then it doesn't die to the explosive trap. But obviously that's not what happened. Um, so both my traps can trigger, and he actually doesn't take the 3 damage from the misdirection, sadly. But we get 3 counters on my weapon, so that's okay, I guess. It's not terrible. That's actually a fairly good draw. I'll consider that a good draw. Because we gotta get rid of the taunt. Quick shot is very good. If you draw one of them at a time. So you can empty your hand and draw a card off each one. But they're still Dark Bombs. They're amazing cards. Best card in probably Hunter right now, at least in the Face Hunter deck, because they are basically a strictly better kill command most of the time. Sometimes kill command is better. And then like I tend to see a lot of people appreciating kill command a little bit more just because of those godly times when they can do 10 damage with 2 kill commands rather than the 6 damage from 2 quick shots. If you had the same amount, it's technically 8 damage for 2 quick shots, and probably you get to draw a card. With the hero power, obviously. Or just 10 damage for 2 kill commands for 6 mana. They're both really good. But the only problem with kill command is that you need to have a beast to be able to use it. And most of the beasts aren't actually too good in a Face Hunter deck. I really don't know what this guy's doing. Maybe he's trying to race me. Maybe he has some kind of like molten giants. Maybe I'm not too sure, but I really don't understand why he's actually trying to race me down. Because he's just giving me free weapon, like free counters on my weapon. So then gotta keep on ramming in. I guess he can combo kill me right now. So maybe the best play would have been to actually shoot his minion. Wasn't thinking too much, but I really didn't think get he can get me at this situation anyways. If you guys want, I guess I can just upload my deck list that I'm using right now at the very end of the video, right before I'm going to peace out. That's a fairly good hand, I think. Because we're up against Rogue, he might just coin hero power and then just ram in. But that's still fine because that means get the 2 points of damage in from like virtually attacking with the leper gnome basically. Not sure what that play was about. If I was going to play that guy, I might have just rather have used coin hero power. Unless he has SI Agent 7, I think 07? SI 7 Agent. That's what it's called. It's a misdirection. Alright. So I think misdirection is a very underwhelming card in the deck, but against the right matchups, it is one of the best cards, such as Warrior. If you play Misdirection fairly late in the game, and you're looking for that last amount of reach that your deck is missing, um, like when I mean by the last reach, I'm mostly talking about the, when they play the 5/5 Armor Smith and you really just ran out of cards to play, and the misdirection just swings the armor smith back into their face, and then they just lost all their armor they just got with it. Like those little things add up fairly quickly in these kinds of matchups, and it counts, and every little bit counts. Because he's not attacking with his minions, I'm just not going to do anything relevant except for using my hero power every turn. Just because he's not threatening me. So I'm just gonna do some steady damage, and I don't really want to run out my Arcane Golem just because it gives him a mana, and every mana on Rogue does count. Hopefully it hits his face. Nope, that's fine too. Probably my Arcane Golem's gonna get backstabbed. The reason why I hero powered over saving my 4-2 is because I didn't think that I would have lethal next turn. I may actually have had lethal if I just maybe use the cloak, but I'm not sure. I don't think so. Like I would have had to draw something like the Arcane Golem that I just drew. But basically, that's how you win with this deck. You just have to have the explosive draws, and when you do get them, you just win. I think the hardest part about this deck is just knowing when to play your Arcane Golems, because if you play them too early, the mana from the Arcane Golem is going to kill you, and if you play them too late, um, the damage that you didn't get off of the Arcane Golems will kill you. But it's a fairly tricky deck to play, but it is very manageable. The main thing about how to deal with Warrior is that hope they don't play Whirlwind and smack them down as fast as possible. I think that's the best way of saying it. And then you want to smack them down repeatedly with as many minions as possible. And saving your minions is also another very important thing to do. This is the only matchup where I would consider using my weapons to kill minions, mostly near the early game, because if your minions stay alive, the more damage the minions deal to his face, the better it is. Because this game will prolong, like, no matter what. Okay, my dogs are just here. Okay, that's a pretty good hand that he had. Alright, we got a fairly good amount of damage in. Not nearly as enough as I wanted to. Because the warrior deck usually has the slowest start out of all the other decks in like the meta. But it is one of the most I like to think of it as the strongest deck in the format, as it goes into like turn 6 Armor Smith, turn 7 Dr. Boom, turn 8, I don't know what's turn 8, like a rag I guess, but that's not too scary. And then turn obviously 9 of Alexandra will end up killing you no matter what. I'm just right now. I'm just banking on him not attacking with his 2-2 or his 1-1. Hopefully he's scared of my secrets, or at least scared to give my weapon more what is it called? Is it like called strength, toughnesses? I don't know. Some kind of the power, like the however many times you can use it. So he takes some explosive trap, which is, relatively the worst one in this situation. Okay, the misdirection's fine. Okay. It's a fair one, I guess. $13, so 9, 10, 13. He has lethal on board. How much damage? And so we know that's an explosive trap. So we can't really go to the face, so I want to keep those. So obviously, just to keep myself alive, I'm gonna send my Arcane Golem in. Alright, so if he has any kind of damage in his hand, I basically lose. I'm fairly dead to the hero powers. I cannot actually go in with the like anything basically. Oh, I'm dead. I'm just dead. Okay. I think Warrior is the only matchup where, like, sometimes you win and sometimes you lose. It really depends on what your opponent has, and doesn't really matter what you have. Um, because you're a fast deck by heart, and if they don't play like the Sledge Belcher or something similar to that, you're gonna just smack him in the face and they're gonna die. Oh, same guy. Alright, so hopefully we win this time. I need, like, very important to have the one drop against this deck. Nope, it's actually a fairly terrible hand against the Warrior deck. As you just run out of gas really quickly. Minions are the key to win this matchup. And early minions is really, really important. Like if I draw a Mad Scientist next, that'd be great. Yeah, things like that. I'm not gonna hesitate here to actually just trade with the Armor Smith, as it is the best card against our deck. I think we just lost here. I'm gonna see if we can win, but I really doubt it. As I think he can just outrace me here. We can just keep on trading hero powers, and I just wouldn't have enough firepower, basically, to kill him. Hmm. In general, it's a really bad way to start. For me. Okay, and a sledge belcher. I need to draw the owl. No owl, so really can't do anything. Yeah, and then we just basically died there. Oh, maybe not. We drew the owl. I think he has some kind of damage in his hand. Oh, I guess maybe not. He might. Oh, okay. Yeah, and then we just died here. Alright, so concede. I think I just went back to where I started. Maybe 1 star less? Alright, well, we're just gonna go to the collection and I'll just show you guys the deck list I was playing. If you guys want to try it, go ahead. Comment down below what kind of changes you would make to the deck, and I'll gladly try them out.